Yes, that is me. I am your host, Dark MD. And I have to do this all over again because I'm a moron. I did not click on the button on Twitch channel, on this new channel that I made, saying to save past broadcasts. And so the two videos I made yesterday are gone. All gone. They don't exist. They never happened. All that effort wasted. So I'm going to kind of redo this video, but I'm sorry, I'm not replaying the first half of BioShock. Sorry. Exclusive content, gone forever. We'll just do part 2 and just move on with it. You'll get to see how it ends, but you won't get to see how it begins. It's fine. Just like everything in life, you know? So I'm gonna do this video where I kind of tell you what happened in the last 2 months. Because this video is kind of more important anyways. Especially since I've been gone for 2 months. I was on the channel of Dasha Wolfrun, and I am here now as Dark MD, and this is the new channel, more official. The other one I'll use for personal use, but this is going to be more official. So, let me turn that down. I feel like that's It's gonna be choppy because, of course, it's always choppy on the first half. So I moved away from Georgia for good. I won't be going back. I have said goodbye to everything and everyone there. I moved to South Arkansas to stay with my family. And we're bugging already. I'm just gonna see if this catches up or something. She is bugging mad. Either that or my shit's bugging. I don't know. We'll see. I guess I'll review the VOD later. That's what this is all about, right, kids? So, I moved back to Arkansas where my family was, where my mom is. I'm back in my camper, which, honestly, this is my space. I've had this camper for years. It's the only home I've ever known. Been working on it, you know. I'm sorry, this is really throwing me off that I'm not getting the feedback I need on this fucking phone. It's on the list. Now that I'm at my forever home and just kind of biting the bullet and living in my camper for the rest of my miserable fucking life, I'll go buy my own gaming PC. Because that was the original fucking deal anyways. That's the thing. I left Georgia and left everything there because there's nothing left for me there. The people that I thought were my friends, they didn't really feel like friends. They just felt like people who kept me around because they felt fucking sorry for me. I didn't really grow up the same way other kids grew up. I had a different family dynamic than most. And, you know, it just seemed like every good deed was a transaction. It was all transactional. And it wasn't really great. Anytime someone tried to gift me something, I felt like shit. I hate gifts now. I don't like it when people give me things. Because it feels like they're just handing over a ticket to keep me in control. And that's how I feel. I don't like it when people give me things. Because they just use it against me later. And so I really kind of got the shit end of the stick on that deal. People have fucked me over so many times in my life. I'm at that point where I'm kind of done. If you want to be a friend or a potential lover, you got to come with your own resume, like full backstory. The good, the bad, the ugly that has been said about you, like, I need to know. I need to know for real. If you're a compulsive liar or good at lying, I don't want anything to do with you. If you're good at making people bend to your will, I want nothing to do with you. Because that's the kind of people that I've been around who have been using me and abusing me, and I'm kind of over that shit. So that's why I left, and now I'm with my mom. I I had to quit my job because of that, so now I'm without a job, but that's okay, the VA takes care of me. I make enough to get by, but that's why I want to get the stream back up and running, because I would like to kind of get a little extra, lunch money in here or there, I actually started some new projects. I'm learning how to use epoxy so I can make epoxy art, aka the nice fucking tables. I won't be anything like some of the greats out there, but I'll definitely put my own unique twist on things. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do, is trying to get to a point where I'm just kind of self-sufficient, working on me. And that's the goal now while I'm here. But let me tell you about my journey here. It's crazy. I got met with strife all the way, man. I drove 10 hours from Georgia to Arkansas, and I made it most of the way pulling this camper. I make it to the final turn to turn into the town where my mom lives, and wham! Somebody hits me in my ass, in my camper ass. And I'm like, fuck, I'm tired, I've been sweating all day, this damn Suburban ain't got no AC. And I get out to assess the damage. I'm thinking my shit's fucked, right? Like half of my shit's hanging out the back, whatever. But you gotta love them older models. That 88 fucking Nomad barely had much going on. He bent in the steel bumper slightly and kind of ripped the side of the back side of the exterior off. Why are you doing this? Why are you... Okay. So, but he ran into me. This solid steel structure. He ran into me in a damn near a brand new BMW. I kind of felt sorry for the poor fuck, but at the same time I didn't. Like, you really telling me those bright ass headlights couldn't see at least my hitch? It is what it is. He fucked up. Like his passenger side's all jacked up, and my driver side back end was messed up, which means he miscalculated the distance when trying to pass me. Like that's my deduction on what happened. But whatever. He also may or may not have been a little bit impaired. He came off, he seemed a little out of it when he got out of his vehicle. I don't think he was all there. But that's fine. Karma's a bitch. And then, that's a lesson in life. Don't do drugs, kid. Crack is whack, and don't drink and drive. Always drink responsibly. Otherwise, you may end up fucking up your brand new ass hot rod. Because you ran into, like, an older model fucking camper. I'm just saying, worst things could have happened. Nobody got hurt. There was maybe one thing in the back of that room, because the back of the camper is my room. There's only one thing that really got damaged, but it wasn't so damaged beyond repair, so I just gotta find a special fixer for the item that was damaged. No big deal. But, so yeah, that happened, and I was like, fuck this, I'm tired, it's late, I've had enough bullshit for the day. And, so I pull in, it was too dark, and I was too tired to safely pull into the drive that was my mother's, home. So I parked my Suburban with my camper attached to it in an empty lot just down the road, and walked home, and went to bed. Well, apparently that was a no-go, even though my mom said it was okay, because this is like a small town, everybody kind of does their own thing, and nobody ever uses this lot. I've been here many a times, and this lot may have been used for, like, selling used cars at one point, but I don't think they have the licenses anymore. I don't know, they're not doing it anymore, so that's what that is. But, I parked it there, and then in the morning I got up to go park my camper back at Mom's. It's daylight, I know what I need to do, and whatever. Well, as I'm approaching my vehicle, some jackass in a fucking truck pulls up on me and starts drilling me with questions. And I was like, excuse me, who are you? And he's like, well, I'm the mayor of this town and I don't want you pulling that thing anywhere. You need to leave my town with that thing. And I'm like, excuse me? I'm not a whiz at, government or anything, but I do remember taking the fucking class, and last time I checked, you ain't got no business talking to me. If you got a problem, you better get one of your deputies out here. You better utilize your chain of command, because it works both ways, motherfucker. Why are you even talking to me right now? You scoped me out and pulled up on me like you own the place. You don't own the place, okay? If you're a public official, you do not own the town or state or city that you're a representative of. Get fucked. Get off your fucking high horse. You are not king of the world. But yeah, this motherfucker really wanted to talk about ordinances and all this other shit. So I'm like, alright, cool, bet. I went to the town hall. I went and checked to see what the document looked like. It does not look official at all. I even looked up the state ordinance for this state regarding the ordinance that he tried to pass, and he doesn't even have a proper header, which is supposed to have a government seal up at the top. I know, I've done enough army writing to know what it's supposed to fucking look like on whatever scale. And this motherfucker really didn't. He looked like he just typed this up with paragraphs and sections and has no seal, no notarization, no signatures. And I'm pretty sure these kinds of things are supposed to get voted on. And I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be records of when the vote was held. And that didn't happen either. So I'm a little salty about it. So I decided, alright, fuck it. He knows what my camper looks like now, but I gotta fix it because I literally just got rear-ended. So he probably thinks this thing's falling apart, whatever, he doesn't want it, it looks ugly, but like, I literally just got rear-ended the other night and I have to fix it. And he wanted to give me a hard time, so whatever. I had some friends of family who were nearby. They said I could park the camper down the road, which is just outside the city limits. And I parked it there, and for an entire month of August, I have repainted the camper, making her look kind of nice, like kind of cute. I'm gonna make a slideshow for y'all later, when I get that shit sorted out. And, so I could show you kind of, the work that I've been doing on it. So, yeah. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Hold on. I got pictures. I've been taking pictures of the progress, and then I've got the outside just about done. I gotta do the roof. Gotta reseal the roof. There's no leakage yet, but we gotta hit that shit with sealant every couple of years or so. Just because, wear and tear is a thing, and Mother Nature always wins. She always does. She's a brutal mistress. But, I got the outside done. Everything's sealed from the outside for the most part. Now I'm working on the inside. I got my main space repainted. She looks nice in black and silver. And then I'm gonna rip out the floors and the walls and expose the studs and the main floorboard. See what I'm working with. See where the dry rot is. Patch that up real quick. And she gonna look nice and new. I already pulled out the dining area because I don't use it. I eat at my computer, so I don't really have a need for that. What I'm thinking about doing is, instead of it being a dining area, it's just going to be another counter section, and then the end of the counter, I'll put my two bar stools at the end, so that it's kind of sort of a prep / eating area, in case I just don't feel like, sitting at my computer and eating or whatever. So there's a lot of things going on. Also, the Halloween trail is coming up. I am a avid fan and member of the team. But we've been working on that now since September. We always start getting hot and heavy like the month before opening, because there is a lot of stuff to do, cutting out trees that have grown over the year, fixing any damage that might have been done to stuff that we've left out there, rerouting some cables, rerouting the string that guides everyone along the trail so they don't run off the beaten path. Got some new things happening. Got some old things resurfacing, you know. Gotta keep it 100, you know. We always gotta do a callback to all the good shit that we've done in the last was it 3 years? Yeah, this is year 4. So we got some fantastic upgrades coming this way. We even upgraded from flyers to a billboard. It's pretty dope. I'm gonna put all the links down below. I haven't gotten around to it. I think I'll do it after this stream because was it 12 already? Fuck. I don't know if I'm gonna get much in today. Do I restart BioShock? Goddamn. At this point, I'm gonna run out of time because I'm only gonna do a short couple of videos today, just because I gotta get back down there and help them work on the trail again because some shit that we put up fell because Mother Nature is a brutal mistress and fucking broke things in the last 2 nights since we set things up. It's bullshit. This is the struggle, guys. This is what we do. We do it for you. We do it for the content, and we do it for your entertainment. And sometimes ours, because scaring the shit out of y'all brings me the greatest of pleasure. But yeah, that's what's going on. So at or about 2:30 Central Time, so in about the next 2-ish hours from now, I will be concluding the streaming for the day. It's going to be a different kind of schedule set up from when I started back in February, just because there's other things going on that need my attention. So the first half of the day I will stream, and then on the last half of the day I'm going to be working on the trail. At least until after October, and then we'll be able to reschedule and get a better flow going. But every year, it's gonna be like this, where I'm gonna do the first half of the morning, you know, the first half of the day, only a couple hours of streaming for your pleasure, so that you have something to watch, so you can hear my awesome voice, awesome unique voice that probably is gonna keep me from ever going to cons again, if I ever have a following. I can dream, can't I? I'm starting from zero, guys. I had to dissolve the other channel because the team that I had was made up of people that I'm saying goodbye to, and I can't have them following me into the next chapter of my life. I hate to say that, but it's time for a change, and I need to work on myself. I need to get right. You know, my past and being a part of the military has really kind of reshaped me into something that's a little different from the usual person, and it was really hard to transition. Hell, it's been 4 years since I've left, since I fully separated, and you know, I'm just now getting to kind of into a flow of how to be a civilian again. I mean, if I'm being honest, I never really was a civilian. Even as a kid, I felt like a prisoner. I was treated like a redheaded stepchild, and trained to be methodic in everything that I do. So I was already ready to serve my country because I already had certain habits down packed because of where I was raised. So I've been warped not just by the army. I was warped by family as well, unfortunately. Not all my family, but technically, yeah, someone in my family. So it's been a rough ride, and streaming has really helped me kind of give me something to do with my day when there's nothing else to do, you know? And now that I don't have work, I'll be doing this a lot more because I have to have something to do. I have to have something that's going to get me up out of bed, give me something productive to do. Hell, even when I'm on the trail and they're taking like hour-long breaks, I'm weaving. I've got like little sticks and strings, and I'm weaving God's eyes and dream catchers and all that shit. I gotta do something with my hands. I can't just sit idly. When there's stuff to do, I have to do something. That's always been kind of an issue more than a blessing, if I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I'm pretty fucking diligent. And when I show up, I want to work. I don't want to show up and sit around and wait. I hate I hate that shit. But so yeah, we covered the camper stuff, me being an official VTuber where I live with my mom and don't have a job, but I still get a steady money flow. Not from allowance from mom though. The VA pays me because they warped me. So it's a more of a healthy kind of thing. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know. My mind's getting ahead of me, and my feedback is being stupid again. Why does my hair look that red? I thought I darkened it. Ugh. This model will never be finished. Oh, I put the flannel on, though, because I'm in the dirty South. Yeehaw! Woo, Pig Suey! I'm not gonna lie, there's not a whole lot in Arkansas, but if you know where to go, it's not a bad time. Like Hot Springs, Magic Springs, which is, I believe 30 minutes outside of Little Rock, the capital. Beautiful place, beautiful area. Also, it's like a water park / theme park. It's a great place to be. I like to hang out on the lazy river and the wave pool. Wherever there's water, that's where I want to be. I do not like roller coasters, and I will never get back on one again. Especially after my ex-friend almost died on one. And yet she still wants to go chase thrills. Yeah. No, I'm good. Notice how I say ex-best friend. We're not gonna... I've made the decision. Whether they like it or not, I've made the decision. And I've made it pretty clear. I can't be any more clear than what I've done and what I've said. I even hand wrote a letter. Pretty sure they didn't fucking read it either. But let's see. Moved away, camper, mom, trail, goals? What are my goals now? To get this camper fully fucking hooked up, fully completed and comfortable and nice looking. I've replaced windows. I gotta get up on the roof and seal it. I already told y'all that. I'm also gonna have to hunt down somebody who's gonna be able to refill my propane tanks because the place in town is no longer there, which is kind of fucked. I'm having to wonder where I might have to go down to one of the camps and ask around and see where other campers are getting their propane refilled at, because I don't have the blue Rhino tanks where you can just like swap them out. I have my own tanks. They're like 40-gallon tanks. These motherfuckers will last me a year. I will not have to refill my propane for about a year. Or 6 months. Was it 6 months? Yeah, 6 months a tank. So yeah, about a year. Not a bad gig. And I got a sweet deal on them too. I remember when I was struggling and I couldn't refill my original propane tanks on this camper, so the 2 propane tanks that I have are brand new. And then I have 2 more big brand new tanks that I may just get all 4 of them refilled. That way, I won't have to go back for like a hot minute. And I think I'm going to label them 1 through 4 so that way I know which ones I've been through and which ones I haven't. Like, camper living isn't that bad. I love my camper. It works for me. I'm very small. And it's a good small space. I don't need a lot of big space. It actually gives me anxiety. I do not like open aerials. And I don't like open concept housing. I like some walls here and there. Like, I don't want completely closed in. I do want like a nice path of least resistance. But I don't like that open, like tall ceilings open. You know what I mean? Like the big foyer type living rooms where like the ceiling is like 50 feet high. Like it's so much empty space. That could be a whole nother room up there. It's such a wasted amount of space. I think it's dumb. So I don't like stuff like that. And also it just gives me anxiety because of how open it is. It's like I feel like I gotta hide. I don't know. I don't like open spaces. I'm the opposite of claustrophobic. So yeah. Let's see. I think we've gotten a good, healthy amount of info in. Hopefully this saves. I'm very upset that the other video didn't save. But whatever. You know, you live and you learn. And since you'd think, look, it may have only been 2 months, 2-ish months that I stopped streaming because I had to go focus on moving, packing up, and getting here. But it felt like an eternity. It felt like I've been gone for years, but it's only been 2 months. I just hope that, you know, the few followers that I gained from the other channel, I hope that they find me again here. I hope they return. because I really want y'all to come back. I enjoyed you quirky people, but we'll get there. We are gonna do BioShock. I think we're good on this recap. So we condensed it down to 30 minutes. The other one was like 45. Damn it! What did I leave out? Did I leave something out? And, right. Forgive the lagging. Look, we're gonna be a little laggy for a while. We might glitch, we might freeze. But I'm gonna tell you right now, shout out to Optimum Internet. This is not a promotion, it's not a sponsorship, but like dead ass, if you're out in the middle of Hobunk nowhere and AT&T is trying to like suck you dry of every penny you're worth, see if you got an Optimum in your area. I'm telling you right now, I'm in my camper, which is like in my mom's yard, and her modem is in her living room on the other side of the house. And I'm still getting internet right now. Although it's a low signal, I'm still getting internet right now in my camper. It's pretty fucking dope. Let's be real, that's pretty cool. So, shout out to them. They're fantastic. For 1 terabit of fucking Wi-Fi, 75 to 80 bucks a month. That's not bad in my opinion. Where everyone else is like fucking charging you hundreds to fucking dollars. But yeah. So there's a little bit of lag that's gonna happen from time to time. I'm constantly trying, and I'm back on the all-in-one PC since I gave the gaming PC away. Here's the thing. I left because I'm tired of being bought. If you can't give me your time, I don't want you. I want to go out. I want to have lunch with you. I want to just sit around, shoot the shit, talk about life, talk about a favorite anime, talk about favorite video games coming up or whatever the fuck. But like, it always seemed like with these other people that called me friend, it was always them talking about their significant other, or them talking about bills, them talking about how life is so hard and how I don't know, like, it was always talking about shit that was just never fun. Or half the time I couldn't even contribute to conversation, or hell, I couldn't even be there because they want to go to these expensive ass places when none of us really have the steady flow of money to even afford going out like that. I like going to a bar where I can literally go in with 20 bucks and have a good time for the rest of the night. Of course, now that with inflation, it's about 40 bucks, but hey, whatever. But yeah, you know, like, I don't want to go to these expensive ass places. That's more for like celebration occasions. That's not a casual thing in my book. But that's what they want to do. And I don't want to do that. But then when I want to go to the bar and shoot some pool, they're like, well, I don't like going to bars. I think they're icky and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, why are we friends? Why? What the fuck do we have in common? Because in the last, I don't know, 2 years that I've been here, we've done zilch. Honestly, the few things that have been done together, it was more of I was included because I was the roommate. Let's be real. Like, you can't buy me. Don't call me a friend and think that we're friends because you throw expensive shit at me. I didn't want a fucking gaming PC. I didn't want one right then and there. And they kind of fucking just convinced me that I needed one so that they could play more games. That's how they wrote me in. But then I had the damn fucking computer and they still never played any fucking games with me. And it was such bullshit. And then on the Xbox and all the other consoles, they had the same games as me and nobody invited me. Like, for fuck's sake, how is it that I talk to someone that I've never really met but probably have hung out with online more than I've hung out with my real friends? How is it that he's more of a homie than y'all? Deadass. And then all the other people that are my actual friends who live like several states away, we've had phone calls, we've been online playing video games, like the whole 9 yards. I've spent more time with people that were several states over than the motherfuckers that lived right down the hallway. Deadass. Like, what the fuck? That's not friend shit. I'm sorry. You can convince me, and then you can try and convince me, but I'm not gonna be convinced. Friends spend time together. Friends hang out. Friends, you know, listen to each other's troubles and see if maybe they can support each other through the hard times. And that's not what the fuck we did. That was not the fucking MO. So, you know, that's... My friends list got significantly short, okay? And I'm not looking for any replacements, and I'm sure as shit not looking for anyone new. People suck, and I'm good staying right fucking here for the rest of my miserable fucking life. I'm gonna be miserable no matter where I go. I've been from East Coast to West Coast. I haven't been fully up north yet, but I'm gonna change that when I go visit my bro and his family one of these days, probably next year. Once everything levels out and I don't have to pay lease anymore. Which I don't even think that's gonna be a thing, because I've been told that I don't have a credit history, which means I'm not getting credited for paying for my lease. Which means someone fucked me again. So that's cool. That's the thing. The lies, the fucking deceit, the backstabbing, the stealing. That's happened before. Shit going missing. Like, I'm done. I can't deal with shit like that no more. That's why I left. I love my camper. This is my space. It's protected. I've probably cast so many fucking spells in this thing that I don't think anyone's gonna come near it even if they wanted to, because I love my camper. And once I get her looking kind of nice, feeling kind of nice, she'll be even more powerful. This isn't even her final form. But I love being back in my camper. I'm actually happier when I'm in this space. Sadly enough, I don't know why. It's just, I know that, probably because I know this is mine and people can try. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if I can't have my special place, nobody can. And I will rig this bitch to blow if anybody tries to take it from me. I'm so serious. I'm not gonna play the long game. I'm not gonna try and do this shit the right way or legal ways. If you try to take my shit, I'm blowing it up with you with it. Deadass. I will commit the heinous act of arson against my fellow man. Do not take what is mine. This is my home. This is my dimension. Fuck off. I do love my camper. I love it. I'm happy you're here. And it's got a good setup. There's some things around that needs to be cleaned up. I haven't really gotten everything in where I really want it to be, because I'm still gonna have to move it around later when I put the floors in and rip out the walls and the ceiling. I'm gonna redo the ceiling. I really don't know if I want these. I don't know if I want these bulbs where they are. I kind of want them to be a little further in, which means I'm probably gonna have to do some fucking wiring, and I don't wanna. But there's some really neat tiles that I really want to get for ceiling. The shiny ones with the cool embroidery look. But damn, man, like, motherfuckers think that they're selling liquid gold or something around here. These motherfuckers are $40 per tile. What the? It's literally plastic, asshole. $40 for a square piece of plastic. You got me fucked up for real. I'm half tempted to see if I can just make thin sheets of epoxy at this fucking point. Or hot glue. Like, I'm about to be cheap as fuck. And it's still gonna look nice. Hit it with some shiny paint, boom. Like, I'm so mad about it. Like, I saw how much it was, I'm like, fuck that. I'm gonna get creative. I'm sure there's gonna be some other ways I can get away with this. I just know I want the ceiling to be silver. I think it'd be kind of cool. I want a nice black and silver with like a little bit of gray. I feel like that would really just, I just like it. I like the thought of it looking that way. I'm thinking maybe gray panels for the walls. And then I'm gonna paint, I think the ends are gonna be black, so there's kind of like an accent wall. So each end is gonna be black, but the sides, I think I'm gonna do a gray. And then the cabinets, I'm gonna black them out with shiny Shiny paints, gotta hit them. I gotta hit them with that epoxy, or it's an epoxy resin coat to make it shine, to make it gloss a little bit more. That way, it kind of looks more. It kind of just gives it that look, you know, that shiny look. I like shiny things, and it'll just kind of pop a little bit more. But yeah, a lot of things that I'm gonna be doing. Can't run the AC because that pulls too much power and flips the breaker. But I'm right next to a power pole that's for this particular lot. And I just got to get with Mom and have her call the electric company and have them come out and tell me what needs to be done so that I can just hook my camper up to a power box and have full, and can get the whole thing fully running. But the fridge can run, and my system can run, so everything else can run, just not the AC, which is kind of what I really would like to have. I got a fan blowing on me, and as soon as that fucking sun pops out and hits the side of this camper, that's another reason why I gotta pull the walls out, is because I need to re-insulate with this silver shit that does a little bit more absorption for heat. Like, it absorbs the heat, so that way it doesn't get so hot in here when the sun hits it, that it'll absorb the heat and keep it a little bit cooler. And that's what I'm trying to do with the walls. I gotta pull this shit out, pull some stuff down. It's gonna be chaotic, and it already looks kind of ugly, the floors and half the walls that I ripped out already, because I gotta see where there's water damage and fix that, and and replace the rot with some more sturdy studs. And I use the PVC boards, so that way it'll never fucking rot. And it'll make it a little bit lighter and sturdier. That way, even if for some reason there is a leak, it's less likely to compromise the structure. I love that PVC board. It's great for replacing certain bones, especially for this lightweight bad boy right here. It just feels like it'll hold better. But I think that's it. All right, we're at our about 40 minutes. I guess I covered everything. I think that's it. I think we're gonna move into the next video, which I guess I will start from the beginning. I thought I was gonna just kind of like cheap out on y'all, but I'm gonna start from the beginning for y'all. It's just gonna be a shorter game or a shorter video because we gotta close it down at 2:30-ish so that I can get changed, get my boots on, and get ready to go out to the trail. I'm gonna be mad as hell if we don't do anything today, which I know we are, because like I said, some shit that we put up like 2 days ago, Mother Nature decided to trash, and now we gotta go fucking fix it, and I'm not in the mood. Like, I really feel like we shouldn't have put those up yet. I know we have to test some things out and have a place to store things, but this is more work, especially since I can't say much about it because of the fact that I can't tell y'all what we got going on, since it's a secret up until opening day. Damn it. I wish I could tell more, but I cannot. But we're just gonna jump into BioShock. I'm gonna end this video so that at least I have a couple of VODs up for the week, and that's what we're gonna do. So y'all hang tight, y'all stay mad, y'all stay wild, and always, most importantly, always stay real. And I'm gonna see you on the next one, alright, crazies? Hang tight, we're going into BioShock in just a bit. Okay, bye-bye.